We noted that after the draft and initial wave of UDFAs that it was odd that the Minnesota Vikings hadn't stacked up cornerbacks given head coach Mike Zimmer's proclivities to the position. But the Vikings are making up for lost time. Yesterday they hosted veteran corner Bashaud Breeland, who spent the last 2 years on the Chiefs. Now this certainly could be a leverage ploy, as the Chiefs do have some interest in re-signing him, but there's nothing wrong with kicking the tires and lighting the fires on a veteran cornerback, especially since the Vikings both have the roster and the cap space to potentially take him on. So let's talk about Breeland today. Background: 29 years young, 5'11", a $195, former 4th-round pick by Washington, coming out of Clemson. He was teammates of Mac Alexander back in the day. Was a 4-year starter in Washington before spending a lost season in Green Bay and then the last 2 years in Kansas City. Career 88 games started, 81 passes broken up, 14 interceptions, 85.2 quarterback rating with thrown at. Had a nice 69.4 PFF coverage grade in 2020, which would have been second on the Vikings last year behind only Cameron Tiny Dancer. One of his best games was in the AFC title game against Stephon Diggs and the Buffalo Bills back in January. Then he got lit up in the Super Bowl, but yeah, whatever. And now the Vikings do have plenty of cap space to sign him if so inclined. Rudy's money comes off the books in 10 days. Breeland played last year on a 1-year, $3 million deal with the Chiefs. Would probably be in a similar ballpark this season. But the Vikings cornerback room is pretty damn solid. You got Dantzler, Peterson, Mack, I think are firm 1 through 3 heading into training camp. And Breeland's primarily an outside cornerback. Around 90% of his snaps the last 2 seasons been outside. I think at best he would potentially be cornerback 4 if he can hold off guys like Chris Boyd and Harrison Hand, 38 special. But maybe he's banking on Patrick Peterson not recovering a step in a better scheme here in Minnesota. But nah. Whereas you look at Kansas City, it's wide open, pun intended. Even with the addition of Mike Hughes in the trade, their only real nail driver cornerback is L'Jarius Sneed. So familiarity with the scheme, maybe they'll get a little bit of money. So we'll see with Breeland. Like I said, this all could be just leverage with Kansas City, especially now that you can travel with the Rona dissipating. So I think that he potentially could find a better opportunity in Kansas City for him to start and potentially even be paid more. But we'll see. I certainly would not say no, adding Breeland to that quarterback mix, just racking up and stacking up a great defense as the Vikings go all in 2021. They got to get it done. I think Breeland, if he wants to hop aboard the train, man, let's go. Even though, don't play for a contender like Kansas City. Play for the real contender here in Minnesota. Let's go. Ooh, Vikings, Chiefs, Super Bowl 4, Bashaud Breeland revenge game in February in Inglewood. Why not? But your thoughts, Vikings hosting veteran cornerback Bashaud Breeland, let us know in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. I'll support that work. Post up in the Venmo. But until next time, Skol, production value.